At first round, I've definitely been in situations where things did not go ideally, like whether a story didn't work out the exact way that I wished it had, or an interaction did not play out the way that we had planned. And I tend to take things very hard when that kind of stuff happens. I'm very sensitive, and I also am extremely invested from an energy perspective in my work. And it's very easy for me to get down on myself and on the situation. And so, probably the best feedback that I've gotten was from my current boss, who I think is absolutely amazing, brilliant. His name's Brett Berson, and he really, challenged me directly when I was feeling very discouraged about my work, sort of early on at my time at First Round. And instead of saying like, "Oh no, you're fine, it's going to be fine," he really challenged the attitude that I was approaching things with. And made it clear to me that it would be much more productive and constructive for me to just derive the lesson that I needed to learn and to move on, rather than dwell on the mistake in order to force myself into some form of perfectionism, which had always been my default. So I think that that was really transformative for me. And also the way that he delivered the feedback. He says, "Hey, you wouldn't be working here and you wouldn't be on this team if there wasn't a foundation of massive respect and confidence in your abilities. So everything that I say going forward, whether it's negative or positive to you, you just need to layer that on top of that foundation of, immense respect for your abilities." And I think that that's such an amazing way to frame feedback, because then whatever you say, even if it is very difficult for the person to hear, they don't feel as threatened or as defensive. And they know that you care a lot about them personally and that you have their best interest at heart. So I think that that was really good feedback he gave me, but was also framed in a really tremendous way.